Hello and welcome. Good evening, morning, afternoon, wherever you are, whenever you're watching this. I hope you had a good day so far. We are back with another episode of the quests for the ancient Aquifer. First of all, I want to say that I was told that I am running an old version of this map, and the main difference between this and the newer version is that this one was made before mines were a thing in the game, and they added underground mines in update 1, and this map has been updated since, and there is a version that has an actual mine in it. This version that I'm using does not have it, and the link that I gave you guys does not have an underground mine in it as well. So I will be updating the descriptions for all the previous episodes, and from this episode on I will link the correct version of this map. um, so if you already started, I'm sorry, I got the wrong version. Anyway, let's get into the game. I already recorded this episode one previous time, but I noticed that my microphone was on very low volume, and it was almost, you could almost not hear it. So I I'm re-recording. I'm just starting over, and I'm gonna do that right now. We're gonna unpause the game and we're gonna go over to this end. What we were gonna do over here is we were gonna move the district center. So that is the first thing we're gonna do. That means we're actually gonna pause it again. The way I usually move district centers is by, first of all, deciding where I want to place the new where I want to place the district center first. That's gonna be over here. We delete this path so we don't get a conflict of district centers being connected to the same paths, because you can't do that. I'll place it down so we have it over here now, district 2. Then I'll pause the game. I go to the district that I want to migrate. We move all the beavers to the new district. So that's done. They're all now part of this district, no longer of this district. I delete this one and I connect the path over here. And as you can see, we can still reach everything, and that is perfect. And we have a lot more. We can go a lot further on this end. So we only need this district to reach everything here, and then however far we get here before we have to make another district center, and we have to make drop-off points and distribution posts and stuff like that. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to make a path. We're going to go here, and we're going to go this way. I want to go to this corner and start closing this off, so this water source will be filling all of this up with water, and we'll spill it into this canal that goes out of the map, but we'll cut this off here at some point as well. But first, let's get started on this. What we need to do is get rid of a lot of things, and with a lot of things I mean everything that is in the way, basically, and that means also everything that is in the way over here. And that is how we are going to go about this. Now, of course, we cannot really reach any of that easily. So what we're going to do is we're going to make a stairs connection down here. And that is going to have our priority. We have quite a bit of planks. We should probably start storing them in a storage unit, because we will be producing more. So we'll place it here in this one. We'll scroll down to the planks, and this is going to be planks only storage. I'm going to give this a little bit priority so that they have this stored. I am going to turn off one of them and that one, and I am going to increase the number of builders, because we want to build this all quickly. And the more builders we have, the quicker it gets built. This guy is no longer doing anything, so I'm going to pause that, and I'm going to unpause this one. I think I also want another guy over here that is going to cut this forest And we're going to prevent the water that coming out of this to leave the map as quickly as it currently does. So we're going to do that. Now, of course, we also need to get up here at some point to cut this out all. We're not going to cut it all, but we are going to do that like this. There's a lot of maples in here, so we're going to say cut everything except for this one, this one, this one, and this one. And we'll do a couple here as well that we don't want to cut. Because if you leave trees, they will spawn saplings, and these saplings or seedlings, they will grow again into full trees. And so we'll have our little tree production expanded over here, even though we don't have a forester over there. Okay, so they have done this. So we're down here. They can start removing things. We're gonna go do that. We're gonna go do that, and they should be able to reach around some parts. I don't know how far they can actually reach. They can reach everything, so this should be fine. We'll do this, and then we'll start making levees around this way, and we have to unlock a scavenger flag, and we're gonna place that here so that this can all be scavenged, and we will add a storage facility for our scrap over on this end as well. That is not where storage is. This is where I always have to search in these menus. Everybody has that same problem, or is that just me that you're always like, where was it? Where was it? Still not. I played this for hundreds of hours, this game, and I'm still looking for the thing every time. I also don't think, I just click it, so maybe that is the issue. I think we're okay now, so I'm gonna delete these paths, and unfortunately for that beaver that is now collecting scrap, once you're up there, I'm gonna delete this staircase because that is not gonna be used. And then this is not doing anything for a little while longer. Maybe we can leave it on. Doesn't really matter. We'll oops. Okay, this also should have been removed. And okay, so we're gonna go here first, and we'll get to that when we can. We'll make a staircase over here instead. There we go. We'll make this so you are going to be paused because it's useless to have that on for the moment. Right, so we have this done. They cannot reach this, I guess. No, they can't. So we'll make a little path. We don't need a large path, but we'll do a path like this. Maybe like this, and they can reach it now. Okay, we have plenty of logs right now, right? Yeah, we have 147. We're still getting planks in. We're building all these levees. Lovely. We should place them here before trees start going around and do things. Yeah, we need that open still, and I guess we'll do 2 dams over here where the water can go out. All right, the water is already spreading because we closed it off here, and it's spilling over the ruins. So that's okay. We don't mind. We'll just remove these ruins slowly but surely, and then we'll have scrap, and with scrap we should also unlock our smelter at some point. We'll wait with that. We'll wait until we have enough science points. Okay. So eventually we'll get here. We will see how that goes. We have metal platforms here. We can build on top of those, I guess, and make bridges and connections to one another. We'll see how we'll get on with that. It's all good. We do want to have a bridge over over here. I think I want it over here. We need quite a bit of science points for that, because I want a 4 bridge, which is 800, because then we can place levees here, we can connect it here. We need a staircase down this way. And I think we can actually do that once we unlock all of these. So let's at least unlock the double platform already. We need triple and a double, and then we can go down that way, and then we need we can actually do a double and a double, and then this can get a triple and a double, this can get a double and a double and a single, and nope, this is just double and then a single, and that gives us all the way, gets us all the way down. And we're placing this already because you never know when these trees grow in there. And then we can get here perfectly fine. And this is where we want to make the hanging bridge. All right. Plans enough. We also want to use all these plateaus to build some housing, and we should start getting rid of those dead trees. So I'm gonna mark all of those to be cut, and these ones as well. There we go, and these ones, and these ones. There we go. Got all of that marked for cutting. And we'll place a lumberjack over here, I guess we'll start, so that it can get rid of this, and then we'll move it up once we got that going. All right. So they have done that. We should probably also make a staircase over here, just to start out with. The thing is, do we want to make this too tall? If we want to make it a double height, we should think about that now before we place this. I think, can we remove this? Yeah, we have the thing. I think we should do that. Then we can, if we move this one over, give this highest priority, get rid of that, and then we'll move the levees there. So these ones go, and we move them one over, like so. And then we can go up one more if we need to, and then the staircase can still be connected. We also should make a path around this whole thing. There we go. And can you also give this priority? Can you remove that? Thank you. Then we can place the last 2 levees and connect the whole path up. Okay. They've got things going on here, which is nice. And yeah, they will work on that. We also want to increase our population a little bit. So let's place 2 more. Yeah, that should be fine. 2 more of these houses. We can get that going. This is not built. Why is this not built? Let's give that priority. We eventually want a water pump somewhere here to pump out water from this area. I guess that should work. This can get, we can get rid of that. We're not going to cut that down. Just get rid of it. We want to have a large water tank up here. Probably, I mean, why not right there, right? That is great. This is fertile land. Are we gonna use it? Probably not. But do we want to build on it? We already did with the storage facility, but we try to not do that. Question is, do we, once we get this closed off, this water will flow this way, we could use this for electricity. If we do this correctly, we can fit in 2 water wheels next to each other. So we could do 2 of them. I think we're going to use this whole thing for power. How we're going to do that? We're going to close this off, raise the water level, and if I'm not mistaken, the water will go over, but it won't flow out backwards over to the outside of the map if this is closed off. So it will still go that way, at least for 10 tiles above the water sources, if I recall correctly. So we're going to abuse that game mechanic to our advantage by making this a canal that produces power for us. We are not going to raise the water level up all the way to this end yet. Gonna leave it 1 below, so we're gonna have to make platforms in here where we're gonna put our water wheels on and then connect them to the side. I mean, how does I'm always playing Iron Teeth, so and use the large water wheels. How does so they're 1 above, so if we have platforms up until 1 layer under here, we can connect it, and we could probably make a nice little thing going up and have the power connect to whatever we want at some point. That is going to be a later stage. That is not going to be today. Today we're just mostly working on this thing, and I must say they're doing pretty well. They're working on this side. Yeah, they can easily reach everything. I think if they make this one first, then they can reach just from the top. That is easier, guys. And this one can get cut as well. I don't know. There we go. And now they're bringing stuff for this. Not yet. We're waiting for planks. We do have planks, right? Yeah. Easily. They can carry 4 planks in one go easily. Logs are just very, very heavy, but 1 log produces 1 plank. But they still can carry a lot more planks, which is kind of weird, kind of expected maybe. I don't know. So we have these 2 to go, and then we'll move the lumberjack flag over to here, I guess. Once he has done all of that, this lumberjack flag we'll just keep because new trees are spawning here. Over here, this guy has cut down everything he can, so we'll just leave this and let it grow. We could place another water pump here, but we don't really need it right now. There it is, the sign that there is another drought incoming, which is kind of spot on for our usual episode timer. It's towards the end of the episode that we'll hear that sound, and that the drought is incoming, so we're not scared of it. Last drought was 4 days. This one is probably going to be 4 or 5 days. Still not a big deal. We're playing on normal. We just want to have a relaxing playthrough. I'm just looking through the map right now, and yeah, we just want to get here and get a nice sprawling city over on this, probably while closing off the size of the map and having this fill all the way with water coming in from this side and water coming in from this side. That is the ultimate plan, I think. Having levees all the way around this, and then have our industry area over here. We'll have a district center up on here and use all these plateaus and connections to get everywhere. We'll figure out a nice way to get around there, but we are not there yet. We are still working on the first part of the game, and yeah, we want to keep this district here at all times because this reaches exactly the end of the map, and the next one will probably be around here somewhere. We'll see. We also need to get up here to collect all this scrap metal. I'm not entirely sure what we're going to do with scrap metal, but we might want to place some additional platforms. On the other hand, we can't really. We could do one here, But this is gonna be that. Oh, that is one taller than everything else. Oh no! So this is gonna be submerged in water at some point, and all of this is gonna stick above it. So we're probably gonna make platforms up here so that we can place some that we can have the district center up here and stuff like that. We're probably gonna fill this in with platforms. How is this coming along? We are going to finish this maybe in this episode. We could. I don't know how much we have. 171 logs left, so we do have plenty of logs. Our population is not really growing because I did not give that priority. Maybe I should have given this priority over this, because we kind of want to increase our population so that we can expand a little bit more. We kind of also want to get some more food going. That might mean that we're gonna get rid of the berries over here. We can clean this up path-wise because this is kind of ugly, and we don't need this path. We are not going to place more carrots because at this moment we have plenty. We also are going to make this path connection a little bit nicer, something like this, and we'll disconnect this. Yes, like this. That should be alright. And then this is probably going to be another farm area, and this is going to be wheat. We'll place the farm here, and then this is all going to be wheat. We got to get rid of those trees though, because we don't want this growing fully with trees. So we are going to remove all of this at some point. Of course, all those stumps we don't really need to let the beavers do. We can do that ourselves by just placing paths on them. I still believe that as soon as you mark stumps, or yeah, just stumps basically, all these little things, as soon as you mark them for deletion, they should just disappear, because you can make them disappear with just placing a path on it. They should just disappear when you mark them to be deleted. All right, we'll place this here so we can cut down the last couple of trees over here. And we are going to wait until all these levees are done and the dams are done. I don't like what they're doing over here. They're coming down this path to place these things, and I'm afraid somebody is gonna get stuck. Because beavers are not very... They're smart. These beavers are smart, but they're not very smart. So yeah. We'll see if they get stuck. So these dams, they need 20 logs. And the levees need 12. Okay, we at least have our population numbers now increasing. Yeah, if they could finish this, that would be great. They are doing their best though. It's a lot. 12 or 20 logs for one thing is a little bit much. I think yeah, give that priority, and then these two. And then they can do these 3. And I think I want to delete this. Not that it matters. They can still reach, right? From there. All right. This guy is also done. Dunzo. What do? Do we make a builder's hut? But we need to unlock that. That's only 100 though. And we could do with more builders. I would like more builders. So let's up the builders. We give that low priority though. We don't want beavers, unemployed beavers, to move in there first. We want them to move other places. I think I'm gonna leave this episode here because it's almost 25 minutes, and that is about the maximum that I want to do every episode in. So I'm gonna leave it at that, and we will be back with the next one, and we'll continue where we left off over here. Thank you all. If you enjoyed this, please hit the subscribe button and the like button. And if you want to get notified when a new video is up, please hit the bell so you get a notification. And I will be back with the next episode soon.